Hi all, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. And I'm going to talk about this book, Fast This Way by Dave Asprey. This is the book I've been reading and it's so worth your time. If you know you're not going to read it, that's why I have these videos. They're 3 to 5 minutes long, so they're short. I'm going to try to give you the most important points, or at least enough that you could take away and you can do it successfully. Ideally, just read the book, but here we go. So my first video, we were talking about why you would care. Why would I want to fast in the first place? There's lots of reasons, many that I didn't even mention on the first video, but I hope I mentioned enough to at least motivate you to watch the second video. So here's one thing that's really important to know. If you've decided, all right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try going 12 to 14 hours and not have any food. So a few tips. One, eat dinner early. And ideally, if we're eating dinner early, and that is 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening if you're in the Midwest, then you're also going to sleep better, providing you're going to bed around 9 or 10. Ideally, we want to eat 3 to 4 hours before we go to bed. It's going to help our sleep. So there are many reasons to improve your sleep, you would want to eat earlier. But also, if you're eating earlier, then it allows you time to start your fast. So you eat dinner, let's say 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning or in the evening. So then the next morning, here's some things. Well, actually, don't let me go on yet. I want to tell you about dinner. What am I going to have for dinner? There are certain foods that are going to create cravings. So if you're eating foods with lectins, if you have no idea what lectins are, don't worry about it. But here's foods to avoid because they tend to have lectins, and that is typically the nightshades. So eggplant, peppers, potatoes, those foods. On the evenings that you're going to fast, I want to eat those for dinner. You also want to avoid phytates. So those would be in things like beans, and even spinach and kale. So spinach and kale also have what's called oxalates or oxalic acid. Do you ever eat spinach, like a raw spinach salad, and you get this film on your teeth? You can feel it with your tongue. That's the oxalic acid. Now, I'm not saying eliminate those foods. I'm just saying don't eat them on the days that you're going to fast, because what they will do is they will cause cravings. They will cause you to be hungry the next day. I have experimented with this a little bit myself, and it's true. So I would recommend, and Dave actually would recommend, eliminate those foods from the meal the evening prior of when you're going to fast. Ideally, for certain people, you may want to eliminate more often, but for these purposes, just try to avoid them the evening prior to your fast. Also avoid oils that may cause inflammatory reactions in your body. So those oils would be any vegetable oils, canola oils, anything that's fried. Those are also going to not only cause inflammation, but they will also cause cravings. So things like fast foods, French fries, McDonald's, processed foods, if you look on the back and it says canola oil, if it says vegetable oil, or if it says hydrogenated oil, don't eat those foods. They'll cause a huge amount of cravings besides just a large inflammatory reaction. So be pretty clean on your foods the night before. Have some broccoli and some grass-fed, grass-finished beef. Have some asparagus and some organic chicken. So there are many foods you can eat that are going to set you up for success the next day. So here's one more point I'm going to make in this short video, and that is go to daveasprey.com and print his infographic. Now, I printed it on green paper, but this is going to be helpful because it tells you foods to eat, it tells you timelines, it just gives some basic information at a glance. You can look at it and have a great idea of whether you are set up. If you'd like, go to my website, wiseandwell.org, and send me a message letting me know you want the infographic. I'll send it to you. I'll do that. I will do that. So thanks for watching. I've got a third video coming up soon. So check it out. This is going to talk about supplements that you can use that will make fasting a breeze. It seriously will. It'll help you out. So you're going to do great on this. I know it. Thanks for watching. Check out wiseandwell.org. It's my website, as well as my Facebook. You're welcome to message me. Let's keep in touch.